Survivors, I welcome you to Aberration, a gorgeous cavern filled with creatures of chaos. And this is my new home. And I have 100 days to beat Primal Fear, which is probably Ark's hardest mod, and I will have to be dealing with creatures that can do this. So my friends, all I ask is that you grab a snack, enjoy the show, and maybe even subscribe. It's free. On day 1, I woke up at the portal, of all places, and immediately saw a pack of raptors. Not too long after that, I ended up here. Took a quick look around and saw that everything seemed safe, so I started gathering some berries and fiber, then started punching this tree until this dodo decided I did not belong here. Come on, man, really? I just died to a dodo, guys. Upon respawning at the portal, all I could hear was loud explosions. So I went ahead and gathered some berries again and crafted the basic tools. I decided to look around until I saw this demonic bulb dog. So I turned heel and walked the other way until... What? After all those deaths, I decided to spawn in at the fertile lake. And why am I hearing boss music? Ouch, what? And then these dodos thought I did not belong here again, and you can guess the rest. Where did I spawn this time? And there are alpha raptors. And this is the third time I'm gathering fiber and berries. I finally found a very good base location. Then this raptor. After that, I crafted a bow and some arrows, and I came back, collected my stuff. I am hearing more boss music again. Then I dealt with the raptor. Crafted an upgrade station and upgraded my pick and hatchet. Day 2 began with some classic deforestation. Some more deforestation. Then I upgraded this bow until I was satisfied. Yeah, that'll do. Then converted it into a blueprint and crafted it over and over until I obtained a bow with maximum stats, which you'll see here right now. This Parasaur was the only source of hide nearby that I could kill, so yeah, it had to be done. Oh, that is a lot of hide. With this hide, I crafted and upgraded a metal pick and a metal hatchet. A second bow means I can have one with stone arrows and the other with trunk arrows. Then I finished day 2 by trying to build a ceiling here, but I kept on getting some difficulties. On day 3 I wanted to go out and tame some stuff, but couldn't find anything, and I am pretty sure that was a Primal Tech Raptor. I went this way and saw 2 Ravagers. No! Oh no, this isn't good. It's a regular Ravager. They are both regular Ravagers. I'm not even sure if I can boulder them. I try to build something so I can get back up there without going in front of them and aggroing them. Success! And I try to chunk them out. This one tried to outsmart me, and it did. But not for long. What? I can only shoot it once more. I got lucky with this arrow. Yes! And that bowler. Aha! And I knocked them both out. Tamed them both up. And stored them away. Ate some raw meat because it's humanly possible. Please come this way. I needed to get a herbivore for some berries, and well, this demonic rollrat said no. You saw that? As I said, it said no. The rollrat kept on blowing stuff up, and this toxic ravager was looking at me. Then it came for a piece of me, but it did not get it. I used the bowler hoping that I can trap it, and so did. Did not have any toxic kibble, so I had to kill it. Then I got a medium XP potion. Yes, yes, yes. I gave it to the ravager. There's a primal text tag over here. I can't go that way. Tried going this way, but there was an origin raptor. It's an origin raptor. No. This is not good. What is this? And there was a spirit spino right behind me as well. There's a primal. There's an origin. There's this thing. There's a spirit spino over there as well. There's a demonic over there. And I am in the middle of everything. Just great. I got up here at the end of the day and saw this turtle. And then there was a battle to the end of time as I waited for this primal raptor to just go away so I can access the inventory cache of the demonic rollrat, which I did after some time. Day 4 started with me just chilling over here for no reason at all. Then I decided it's time to tame some stuff, so I went out hoping that I can find something that will allow me to get some eggs, which I can use to then make toxic kibble. There are two demonics over there. Then I found myself in this situation over here, being hunted by a primal tech raptor and a primal fauno. No! I'm dead. After somehow making it out of that alive, I stored the two scorpions, hoping that I would get eggs from them. But I had tamed carnos as well, so I was getting eggs from those guys instead. Then I finally got to tame a trike, and I needed metal, so yep, it had to be done. I got back and put the metal to smelt. Day 5 I crafted a mining drill, then collected some crystal because I needed to get crops growing in a greenhouse so that I can start making some kibble. Went ahead, finished the greenhouse, collected some seeds with the trike, then brought the greenhouse to life, and then started crafting some toxic kibble. On day 6 I finally got some good armor. Female. Found a pair of opposite gender toxic zombie dodos, so they are a must. Come with me please. Please? Please? Get over here. No. This will be the easiest toxic teams ever. Then I harvested a lot of materials, stone, thatch, wood, and I started upgrading the base into stone. After this I crafted some alpha kibble and upgraded the Ravager's saddle. That is the max. See, Ravager? I can be nice. Now you get 352 armor instead of that 25 you had. The compost bin yielded some fertilizer which I carried to the greenhouse. Little did I know the crops were starting to decay already. So that was a close call. With my alpha kibble I needed something to tame, so I went out, saw this alpha dire bear and started knocking it out. But I have no idea what kind of damage it will do, so I had to then I knocked it out and tamed it. On day 7 I took the alpha dire bear out to play. And play it did. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yep. It is a lot of damage. Crafted a long neck to use shrunk darts, but first I needed to upgrade it, but I am missing metal. I gave this diarrhea that large potion, level it up a lot, and make sure to go at full health before tackling this fabled roll rat. I emerged victorious but needed to get metal, so yep, I did it again. But this time I got stuck on a pebble. Harvested all the metal that I shouldn't need for a few more days and to completely upgrade this long neck rifle. Then I head back, experienced this again and put the metal to smelt. And I pretty much waited for some time. Day 8 started with me destroying this carcanos for polymer, which I needed to craft a chemistry bench and an egg incubator. After that, my next goal was to craft this industrial forge, but I am missing some stuff. Then, I built this platform, so when I do get the materials, I'll be able to place the industrial forge here. Day 9 was rolling around and I still did not build this forge, so I went out hoping to find some oil, but all I found was this. Yep. Then after that little fiasco, I found this alpha spino and I decided to knock it out and make it mine. It took a while, but it happened. Awesome. What is that? Then there's a spirit spino. I was going to go to the little pond at Portal, but this Dodo Rex told me no. I came back, realized that this is the only way for me to collect this oil, and I still regret it to this day. But I needed the oil. I needed the oil. Sorry. I got the forge built, and now we can get to some real smelting. I needed to make a lot of charcoal, which I used to make a lot of gunpowder, which I then used to craft a lot of simple rifle ammo. That's the best I can get. Day 10 was upon me, so I went out trying to find some alpha creatures. And I found a pair of alpha raptors. So I made it. Oh! So I made them mine. Came back, they started producing some alpha eggs. Awesome. Then this demonic bulldog did not like me, so yeah, that happened. I came back with my alpha spino, but after that experience I decided to wait until I can get my stuff back. I cannot go anywhere because I am surrounded by unkillable things on literally all fronts. Yep, that was my thought process all day until I can make some elemental kibble. Make all 10. Well, the first thing on day 11, I started attacking this Primal Tech Raptor to test the Alpha Spino. It worked out, I got some black pearls and some metal. Then, knocked out and tamed 2 Elder Moss Chopses because these guys can harvest rare flowers and rare mushrooms extremely efficiently. brought them back home and bred them, so I will always have Elder Marshopses. I leveled this one's rare flower harvest to as much as I can with these XP potions. Then with the rare flowers I harvested, I crafted some fabled health potions. Day 12, I tamed the Shinehorn, leveled it up a little bit, and then an Alpha Basilisk showed up and tried to put it out of its misery. The thing started going towards the Alpha Basilisk for some reason. The Alpha Spino helped me kill it. Then after that, I came back home, crafted some Apex Tranquilizer darts. Then went to collect some congealed gas balls, but forgot the gas collector. Wait. I forgot the gas collector, didn't I? Yep. The next day I returned with the gas collector to collect some gas balls. I spent the entire day over here to collect these 161 gas balls. I needed to craft a hazard suit to go to the red zone to get elemental featherlights, which means I needed to go to the blue zone to get blue gems. After that I came home and crafted the hazard suit and prepared for the red zone. Day 14 started with this Dodo Rex battling me because, you know, apparently I invaded its home. Then this demonic Shinehorn almost killed me on my way to the red zone. When I made it to the red zone, I found an electric featherlight, a female one. I started to knock it out. Then this happened. Ouch. These guys don't stay aggroed onto you for too long, so that was a very good thing. Then I almost knocked out my own Spino. So I had to change tactics. This Seeker started attacking because, you know, it can. I finally knocked the thing out and tamed it after 20 minutes because of where it landed. Day 15 started with me waiting on more gas balls because I needed to repair this hazard suit that the electric featherlight broke. After doing so, I returned to the red zone and this happened. Dude, why do you exist, man? I used an Apex Strong Dart. Yes, I actually wasted one just to knock this stupid thing out, then kill it with the electric featherlight. After that, I saw this fire featherlight, tried to tame it, and almost got roasted. I succeeded with taming it, and then, after that, my hazard suit broke again. I did not want to stay here and get irradiated, so I had to return. This time, I augmented the hazard suit before returning, then repaired it, so it'll have a lot more durability. Then I returned, saw this electric featherlight that was meal, and I just had to tame it. Now I can move up in the tiers after so long. That is exactly what we came for. The next day I wanted to craft the Primal fabricated rifle and some Primal rifle bullets so that I can use trunk bullets instead, but I was missing a lot of obsidian because I wanted to upgrade it as well. After that I decided, you know what, I'm gonna upgrade my base into metal, and so did. But I got some technical difficulties though. But in the end I got it done. After that I went exploring, but oh come on, I got the basic typical aberration treatment. Why did those spurs have to be there? Luckily I saw a pair of apex raptors that were opposite gender, so I had to stop and tame them 100%. After missing some trunk darts, I finally got them tamed up. Almost gave them absurd names. Down you go. I had to tame this Apex Aberrant Spino as well, because this would be the new powerhouse if I could find another. The Simple Spawners mod is a mod I'm using just to spawn in specific dinos and to make farming certain stuff like demonic and celestial souls easier later down in this playthrough. I found myself on the surface at the end of day 16 into 17 in desperate need of oil and obsidian. With that, I crafted some gasoline and a Primal fabricated rifle and upgraded it all the way to maximum stats. Because, you know, stuff in Primal Fear has extreme torpor.
That's what we're talking about.
Then I crafted some Apex trunk bullets. A lot of Apex trunk bullets. Then I used the simple spawners mod to spawn in 2 fabled Therazinos, one male, one female. Tamed them both up and brought them back and bred them. And you'd see exactly why I tamed the fabled Therazinos. No, this is not why I tamed the fabled Therazinos. I actually did not use these guys to do any sort of fighting after checking their damage. I came to collect even more metal. Okay, maybe I did some fighting with the fabled Therazino.
Any second now.
I tamed the Steckraptor on day 19. This Steckraptor will be very useful later on because I would be able to clone it with the cloning chamber to farm oil rather than going all the way to the red zone or the surface. Then collected a lot more gas balls. Saw this Omega Spino and just had to knock it out. However, I made a startling discovery.
Omega Spino.
I made a startling discovery after knocking it out. I needed all 4 types of feathers in order to craft the kibble. So I headed back down to the red zone to kill this light featherlight.
The hide, the feathers. Well, mostly to hide on the feathers.
Finally tamed the Omega Spino. Day 20 started with me fighting this brood mother. After that I headed to the red zone and tamed an Apex rock trick. And found myself in this sticky situation.
Apex Reaper Queen. Crystallizing. No.
After making it out of that alive, I saw a light featherlight, but this rock trick would have intervened. Knocked out the light featherlight and tamed it. I left the Apex rock trick there because why not? After getting both genders of light featherlights, I decided to tame the Apex rock trick and head back home. The next day I tamed an Omega Sarco because I could not find any more Omega Spinos. After that I found another Omega Spino and tamed that one as well. It was opposite gender, so that was awesome.
No, I have no idea.
Then I brought them back home and placed them in the soul terminal and they would start producing Omega eggs so that I can move up. This is why I wanted the fabled Therazino. Because I can harvest entirely new leagues of berries very quickly. After that I seeded more of these berries in an iguanodon's inventory and that was pretty much it. I tried to tame this Omega Spino on day 23 and well, everything fell apart. 5 light featherlights later, I recollected my stuff and started hunting Reaper Queens. I needed their pheromone glands to craft the Reaper King stews, which I would then use to tame an Apex Reaper Queen. So I was just casually minding my business until this happened.
What?
Yep.
What?
So I just left the zone completely and tamed a dire bear. I started a fight on day 24, which I somehow managed to emerge victorious from. After that, I took the dire bear out to gather some honey, which I would need to make a beehive. Then, well, you know how this goes. And the thing is stationary too, which makes it worse. Finally got an Omega Spino that I can tame, although I did not need it. Then I found the last of the honey very close to an origin, which somehow did not start attacking me.
This is a huge risk.
With this honey, I went back home and I crafted a beehive and placed it down.
Nice.
I headed to the red zone to try and tame an Omega Reaper. And well, this took almost the entire day.
Okay.
This is how it went. That's not gonna work.
Why did this earthquake have to come here?
Yes! Yes! After knocking
Is
it
that
out,
Alpha Reaper King? No. I need to tame the Alpha Reaper King. Why are there so many stuff now?
an Alpha Reaper Queen and an Alpha Reaper King showed up, tried to ruin my day. After I knocked them out, this happened.
Really?
After returning, I had to knock them back out again. Thankfully, the Omega Reaper remained unconscious. In the end, I got them both teamed up, and I returned and started waiting for Reaper King pheromones.
Ouch!
And I gotta say though that these Reaper King pheromones took quite a while. I spent the next 4 days like this. By the end of day 29, I had all of the Reaper King pheromones to craft the crystallized ones. After that, I just spent the rest of the night crafting a whole lot of Apex narcotics. I found myself roaming around in the halls of the Reaper Queen on day 31 looking for that Apex Reaper Queen that I needed. I finally found the thing and started knocking it out. I eventually got it knocked out. But then it ran away. Before I could tame it though, these namelesses showed up. I had to end them. This is why I wanted to get that Apex Reaper Queen, to fight my first Primal, but because of the current situation, I was able to actually kill the Primal without taking damage. This is what I needed in order to craft Celestial and Demonic Kibble. I also crafted a tech replicator because I needed that to do some stuff later on. Over the course of the next 2 days, I tamed some demonic parasaurs. But in taming this one, there was an origin nearby, so I had to lure it away before I can actually step foot on the ground and actually tame it. Yeah, I was not gonna be able to kill that. Anyways, I tamed the demonic power saw. I came back home and I started breeding for stats. I'm not entirely sure why I bred for stats anyways, because I'm playing with 500 dino tamed levels. That was pretty much all I did over the course of the next 2 days. I finally got all of the good stats, the health and the melee damage, and that was all I needed to move on further. Right, for days 35, 36 and 37 I completely forgot to record, so I will break it down. What happened was I tamed a celestial rock drake and 2 celestial spinos, all female. That took almost 3 days. Yeah, that was all. I spent all of day 38 searching for and destroying some origin bosses. That max experience potion is exactly what I was looking for. By day 38, this is pretty much the armor set that I was rocking. I headed out for some more metal, and this is why I went for Elder Moss Chops instead of regular ones. That is a lot of rare flowers. A lot more rare flowers. Then I made a metal platform with foundations to place down a cloning chamber. And this cloning chamber helped me out a lot through this playthrough, because this is how I was able to farm as much blood that I needed. Toxic, Alpha, Apex, Fabled, and Omega. I still have to go out and find all of the primals for the primal blood though. Now that is a lot of toxic blood. Then I came back and I crafted origin trunk arrows. These help a lot. On day 39, I placed down these transmitters so I can scan for and locate dinos that I would need to tame after. And I went ahead to find a celestial spino. Yes, it's about time. I did the natural thing and started trunking it out. There was an origin in the way, so I would have to deal with that afterwards. Which I did. After taming it, I had to deal with this thing. After that, I head into this cave to collect this artifact 11 times with the otter that I had tamed ages ago. If you guys find yourselves enjoying this, please hit that like button and subscribe for me. It's free, and it helps out the channel a lot. With these artifacts, I would later craft the Arc Artifact Factory from the Arc Factory mod, because I need a lot of artifacts, and collecting one of these takes about almost an entire day. I started day 42 by collecting a lot more metal again. because I needed to craft 10 industrial forges to build the tech forge. After collecting all of the metal, I had to wait for a lot of it to smelt down. In the meantime, I went ahead to tame this fabled Anki for some reason. After taming it, I came back, tested it out, realized it does not harvest as much as the wiki said it does, so I gave up on that idea. Then I came to farm a lot of crystal because I wanted to upgrade the greenhouse. Killed some Tech Raptor clones because I needed the oil. Then went ahead and crafted the Tech Forge and placed it down. And I would use this to smelt all of my metal now. Day 43, I learned that demonic Shinehorns can cast meteor storms. Day 44, I started reinforcing the base by building some metal behemoth gates to keep stuff out. You know, just in case if something decided to show up and murder everything I have done and tamed. Then I went ahead and crafted one of each of these origin summons. Day 45 was rolling around and I did not want to waste any more time, so I went ahead and started battling all of these origin creatures for their tributes. After realizing I needed a lot more tributes, I spent the entirety of day 46 crafting as many tributes, as many summons as I could have with the supplies that I had. I crafted 200 origin summons. I started mass producing Primal jerky on day 47. I went ahead to collect even more crystal because that was not enough that I had collected. I needed a lot more because I wanted to build a much larger greenhouse. And this is the greenhouse as it's coming along quite nicely. And I gotta say, at the end of the day, I was pretty proud of what I had built. The greenhouse was looking a-okay. Now we're talking. Day 50 saw me fighting the demonic Reaper Empress. After defeating her, I spawned in the tameable version which I got from defeating her and tamed her. After doing that, I used her to fight the 200 origin creatures that I had crafted the summons for. And when I'm done, it was the end of day 54. Then when I got back home, I crafted the remaining tier 3 boss summons because I needed those souls. And I crafted a whole lot of max experience potions. Then I crafted a whole lot of health potions, which I'm gonna need later on for those boss fights. Day 55 started with me using some of these max experience potions on the Elder Masters to level their rare flower and rare mushroom harvests respectively to the maximum so that I can maximize the rare flowers and rare mushrooms that I get each time I harvest. I gotta say, it's quite a lot of rare mushrooms and rare flowers. I named the one with the rare flower harvest flower and the other one shroom. For no reason. Look at that, rare flowers, rare mushrooms. That's a lot of rare mushrooms. That is a lot of rare flowers. Then I did the same thing with the delicate Therizinosaurus and leveled its delicate harvesting to the maximum. And look at that. Extreme berry harvesting. Yeah. Can't get any more berries than that. Continued with health potion crafting. And when I'm done, it was day 58. I started day 59 by crafting some basic boss skills so that I can get the boss taming going. Then I headed out and find this Dodo Rex. Tamed it up. And not too long afterwards I found another one of opposite gender, so I just had to tame it. On day 61 I went ahead to fight the remaining tier 3 bosses because I needed their souls. The next day I tamed the highest level Celestial Anomalous Rex Emperor that I was able to get from fighting the 11 of them. Now that's what we're talking. How are you doing, girl? Then I crafted a tech generator and a lot of tech shield generators. Day 63 I found myself using the simple spawner that I had placed here from that mod ages ago to farm a lot of celestial souls from these celestial diabears which would have been spawned from the mod. Come on. Then I went ahead to fight the Spirit Guardian, and I gotta say this fight was absolutely insane. Ouch. Get grounded. Then the Chaos Guardian. Because I needed to start taming spirits and chaos creatures. Nice! The next day I used the spawners again to spawn in a lot of Apex Dodo Rexes so that I can farm a lot of boss essence. By the end of the day I had over 2,000 boss essence. The next day I went searching for alpha bosses, but all I found were alpha brood mothers. So I went ahead to tame them. Took quite a beating in the process, but I left the blue zone with a male and a female alpha brood mother, so I was happy with that. I found myself in the red zone trying to tame some spirit spinos on day 66. I was successful with the first one. After taming a second one, I came back and I started breeding. I raised the offspring, gave it a max experience potion, leveled it up, and then brought it out to play against some demonic power souls because I also needed more demonic souls. So using this, please work. I saw this Chaos Spino, so I just had to tame it. Awesome. This Spirit Spino was in the way, so I had to get rid of it. I suck you out. This Apex Dodo Rex was in the vicinity, so before I tamed the Chaos Spino, I had to go and tame it before it got killed by something else. After that, I tamed both of them and got brutalized by some piranhas. I went back to the blue zone on day 69. Could not find any female Chaos Spinos, so I tamed this male one. I had to flee because it would have done double damage and this Fetalite was not gonna survive. Is your name S? Okay. So another one, also male. This is gonna hurt. me, of course. Oh, you're just leaving me alone now, huh? You had enough? Or did you realize that it was completely pointless? Could you do something, Chaos Final? Thank you very much. After that, I named it Tough because I named the spirit Spinal Rough for some reason. Okay. Then I saw this female Apex Dodo Rex and it had to be tamed. Because I'm not sure when I was gonna get another one. Do you know how long I have been looking for you? I have been looking around for you for almost 5 days. I spent the next 3 days hunting and killing origin creatures because I needed their tributes. Yeah, I needed more tributes. Then I found this Chaos Brood Mother, and well, you know the drill. You find it, you tame it. Anyways, I got her tamed up, well, got him tamed up and leveled it up with a max experience potion. Day 77 and it was time to start fighting the first Nova. Okay, I gotta say this fight is by far the most damaging one. I got hit for 1,000,000 damage just a second ago. Yep. This fight dragged on and on and on. No? No problem. Nice. I took the Nova egg back, hatched it and raised it, then descended my demonic parasaur and leveled it up with another max experience potion. And level it up completely. Did the same thing with the Nova that I raised. And then I went back with my Nova and started fighting the remaining Novas. And this one decided it did not want to play, so I had to go and search for it all the way in the depths of the Fertile Lake, destroying everything in the Fertile Lake, all so that I can get the Destroyer Soul. By the time I was done here with the Novas, it was day 79. I started day 80 by fighting Picon the Creator for the first time, and I'll let this explain itself. Chaos Final was killed already. And I died. What? So I returned with yet another Nova to finish the job. Could you please attack my target? After the fight, I hatched and raised the Picon egg and realized that I can stunlock Picon himself with another Picon and make the fight go on forever. But this Picon did not want to come to the ground, so I had to go up and stunlock it forever. These fights went on for the next 2 days. Day 83 to 86, I spent crafting element shards because I wanted to clone Nova and a Spirit Spino. That's pretty much all I did for the next 4 days. Not gonna end well. Day 87, I fought all 4 of the Colossuses. Yeah, I did not want to waste any time because I know that the next boss fight, that being Picon's Revenge, is going to be extreme. So I wanted to have enough time to prepare for it. So I fought the 4 Colossuses here today on day 87. Oh, it's pretty much dead. Oh! Nice. That's the damage that Nova does. The next 3 days I wanted to test out the rockets that I unlocked from the Colossuses. Yeah. Pretty cool. And this happened. Really? Yeah. I'm literally not sure what's gonna happen with this. Yep, I spent the next
we'll find out.
7 or 8 days trying to figure out where I should fight Picon's Revenge and what I should set up. So I started with these S plus tech force field generators, something like that. Then I cloned Nova some more and started watching this for the next day. After that I discovered the Primal tech force field and realized that this is what I should have used all along. Look at that. The Primal tech force field is so much better. And this is where I was gonna fight Picon's Revenge. Now real quick before I get started, I wanted to start Picon's Revenge on day 98 because I wasn't sure how many times I was gonna die nor how many Novas I was gonna lose. So I started the fight on day 98 and this is how it all went. Let's go! Okay, let's take a chill. How did you get inside? Then I learned something extremely valuable. Did you get inside here? The Primal Tech Force Field protects you from all of Picon's Revenge's attacks here. Yes, I can. While I am inside of the Tech Force Field, I was able to attack
this fight
him
has
still,
become a lot easier,
which made the fight extremely easier, and I was able to complete the fight at the end of the day. I was looking for the other Nova because I thought it had died, but it didn't. And he is down. Well, it is down. I thank you all for being here and embarking on this journey with me. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like for me and subscribe. It's free. Thank you for watching.